In the podcast episode, Jordan Peterson and Jocko Willink discuss various topics related to leadership, ethics, and personal growth. They talk about the importance of taking ownership of one's mistakes and learning from them rather than dwelling on them. Willink shares his experience of leading in the military and emphasizes the importance of intent behind decisions, as well as the need to move forward and learn from past mistakes. Willink talks about his recent tour, where he interacts with his audience both before and after the show. He mentions that people feel like they know him from listening to his podcast, creating a sense of connection. Peterson also shares his experience of meeting fans after his lectures and how it adds a personal touch to the interaction. They both highlight the importance of engaging with the audience and creating a meaningful connection during live events. Willink discusses using technology like Slido to manage audience questions during his talks, allowing for a more organized and efficient Q&A session. Peterson talks about the thrill of improvising during live lectures and how it adds excitement and unpredictability to the event. They both agree that spontaneity and adaptability are key to engaging with the audience and delivering a successful live performance. Willink mentions using a set list approach for his talks, where he has topics in mind but allows room for spontaneity and improvisation. Peterson compares this to a rock concert where the audience expects a mix of new material and familiar themes. They discuss the importance of balancing new content with familiar topics, giving the audience a sense of participation and connection to the speaker. Both Willink and Peterson emphasize the importance of taking ownership of mistakes, learning from them, and moving forward. Willink shares a personal anecdote about a fratricide incident in the military where he took responsibility for the mistake and used it as a learning opportunity. Peterson discusses the process of atonement and forgiveness, highlighting the need to analyze past actions, make amends, and chart a new course for the future. Willink and Peterson stress the importance of engaging with the audience during live events, whether through Q&A sessions, meet and greets, or spontaneous interactions. They both value the opportunity to connect with fans, share personal experiences, and create a sense of community during their tours. By listening to the audience, adapting to their expectations, and delivering a mix of new and familiar content, they aim to create a memorable and impactful experience for everyone involved. Willink emphasizes the importance of intent in leadership, stating that intent has a smell. He believes that people can sense when someone's intent is genuine and focused on helping others, as opposed to being self-serving. Peterson adds that true leadership involves investing in others and empowering them to take on more responsibility, ultimately creating a self-sustaining team. Peterson introduces the concept of a pyramid of values, where the pinnacle value is the capacity to pay attention. He explains that this value should guide all actions and decisions, ensuring that they align with the overarching goal of helping others succeed. Willink agrees, highlighting the importance of subordinating personal desires for short-term gain to the greater goal of serving others. Both Peterson and Willink discuss the limitations of power-based hierarchies, where leaders rely on force and coercion to maintain control. Willink shares his belief that such hierarchies are unsustainable in the long run, as they demoralize participants and require constant monitoring and discipline. In contrast, voluntary-based hierarchies, built on shared vision and values, are more effective in fostering growth and development. Willink reflects on the deep satisfaction he derives from mentorship, citing examples of individuals he has helped who have gone on to achieve success. He emphasizes the intrinsic reward of seeing others thrive and excel, noting that this form of gratification surpasses personal achievements. Peterson agrees, highlighting the profound impact of mentorship on both the mentor and the mentee. Willink reiterates the idea that intent has a smell, suggesting that genuine intentions to help others are discernible through actions and behaviors. He warns against individuals with ulterior motives, noting that their true intentions eventually become apparent. Both speakers emphasize the importance of authenticity and integrity in leadership, as these qualities contribute to long-term success and trust. Peterson and Willink discuss the long-term benefits of investing in others and building a team of competent individuals. They stress the importance of creating a culture of mutual respect and collaboration where everyone is empowered to contribute and grow. Willink shares his belief that true leadership involves creating a platform for others to succeed, rather than seeking control or dominance. Willink and Peterson stress the importance of active listening in communication. They explain that in order to be heard, one must first listen to others. Willink shares examples from his military training, where he learned that listening to his team members' input and feedback was crucial for the success of their missions. By respecting and valuing the perspectives of others, leaders can build trust and create a positive working environment. Willink and Peterson discuss the idea that in order to have influence over others, one must be open to being influenced as well. Willink explains that leaders who are willing to listen and consider different viewpoints are more likely to gain the respect and trust of their team members. Additionally, they emphasize the importance of caring for the well-being of others, as genuine care and empathy can strengthen relationships and foster a sense of unity within a team. Willink introduces the concept of decentralized command, where leaders empower their team members to make decisions and take initiative. By distributing authority and responsibility among team members, leaders can create a more agile and adaptive organization. Willink shares examples from his experience in the military, where decentralized command led to more effective and efficient operations. This approach allows team members to contribute their unique skills and expertise, leading to better outcomes. Willink and Peterson discuss the role of mentoring in leadership development. They highlight the importance of guiding and supporting others to reach their full potential. Willink shares his experience of mentoring SEAL team members, where he focused on helping them develop their skills and capabilities. By investing in the growth and development of others, leaders can create a culture of continuous learning and improvement within their teams. Willink and Peterson explore the idea that effective leadership requires a balance of virtues and traits. They discuss how traits such as intelligence, assertiveness, and empathy can be both strengths and potential pitfalls if taken to extremes. Leaders must navigate the complexities of human interactions by adapting their approach to different individuals and situations. By developing a diverse set of skills and qualities, leaders can effectively lead and inspire their teams. Willink and Peterson reflect on the satisfaction and fulfillment that comes from mentoring and serving others. They discuss how the act of helping others grow and succeed can be deeply rewarding. Willink shares his experience of training and mentoring SEAL team members, where he found joy in seeing them develop and excel. By focusing on the well-being and growth of others, leaders can create a positive impact and build strong relationships based on trust and mutual respect. Both Peterson and Willink stress the importance of leadership that involves giving people ownership of their tasks and decisions. Instead of dictating orders, effective leaders encourage their team members to think for themselves and come up with solutions. Willink shares examples from his military experience where allowing team members to have a say in decision-making led to better outcomes. He also emphasizes the need for leaders to admit when they are wrong and be open to feedback and new perspectives. The conversation delves into the concept of authority and the use of force in leadership. Willink references a story from the Bible about Moses, a revered leader who, despite his effectiveness, was denied entry into the Promised Land because he resorted to force when he was instructed to ask for water from rocks. This serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of using excessive force in leadership. Both Peterson and Willink advocate for leading with the minimum force required and promoting a culture of voluntary buy-in rather than coercion. Willink shares insights on decision-making in high-pressure situations, such as combat. He emphasizes the importance of understanding the rationale behind decisions and being open to feedback and alternative perspectives. Willink recounts instances where adapting to new information and being willing to change course based on feedback led to better outcomes. This adaptability and willingness to listen to others are key traits of effective leaders. The podcast also touches on the significance of effective communication and collaboration in leadership. Willink discusses the need for leaders to explain the reasoning behind their decisions and engage in dialogue with team members. By fostering a culture of open communication and collaboration, leaders can empower their teams to take ownership of their tasks and contribute to the overall success of the mission. In the extended discussion on Daily Wire Plus, Peterson and Willink delve into the political landscape and the role of leadership in navigating complex challenges. They analyze the leadership styles of political figures like Biden and Trump, examining how their approaches align with the principles of effective leadership discussed in the podcast. By applying psychological and philosophical insights to current events, they offer a unique perspective on the intersection of politics and leadership.